We got some more intel about marketing, burns, and also building on the Cronos chain. That was though in a 3-hour live stream. So guys, I would say let's strap in and let's summarize. This video is sponsored by Obsidian Swap and their upcoming token launch with the Obsidian token. Yesterday, we had quite a big interview with the head of Cronos Labs, Mirko Zhao. And he, guys, isn't from Crypto.com, so he cannot give all the alpha regarding the exchange and the app. But he knows everything really about the builders and also how the exact chain works. So there is still quite a lot of alpha in these talks. The AMA itself didn't directly affect the price of the CRO token. However, with all the key details that we heard, in the longer term, this can fundamentally change really the proposition of the Cronos chain and therefore also the utility of the CRO token. So guys, don't forget to hit that like button and stay strapped in till the end. The interview started by really talking about the unique selling point of Cronos and also how to get started. And therefore Mirko referred to their recent Cronos roadmap, the golden age of on-chain dominance. And once more also reiterated that Cronos chain truly is an institutional grade blockchain, has been battle tested and also has a renewed vision for AI and also RWA. And also points more towards their partnership with Crypto.com, also with an example with their recent partnership together with Morpho. So this recent partnership with Morpho was a collaboration also between Crypto.com and Cronos. And what makes it special is that they can actually offer big blue chip projects like Morpho integration in the Crypto.com app, as you can also read on their builders program. The institutional lead program also talks about dedicated ideation workshops and also co-design with Cronos, but also potentially with Crypto.com. So what Mirko was talking about is potentially, guys, more projects in the pipeline that will get a similar treatment as Morpho, and this can become huge for the Cronos chain, because with more projects coming to the Cronos chain, we can get more excitement and also more utility for the CRO token. Also, if you're wondering how to get started on the Cronos chain, Mirko pointed towards their Cronos Discover page recently renewed. And we are spotlighting here all the big dApps on the Cronos chain. So if you don't know where to trade, for example, perpetuals, or where to actually get loans, they're pointing here towards those projects on Cronos Discover. Link is in the description down below. When Mirko was asked about the biggest challenges for the Cronos chain, he was talking about bringing over liquidity and all the hurdles there. Because currently, Cronos chain doesn't have any of the major bridges, like for example, the bridge, where you can bring over money from chain to chain. There is also still the option to bridge via Crypto.com. So Crypto.com is the middleman there, but that kind of beats the purpose of going on chain. But this, guys, should be resolved, according to Mirko, within 1 to 2 months. So maybe we'll see anything like the bridge, like what we have had before on the zk chain. Another hurdle to really grow the Cronos chain was the brand awareness. Simply not that many people know about the Cronos chain. Mirko did mention that during the big peak for the CRO token, people started to naturally discover more and more of the Cronos chain. So therefore also he does see that price and also the movements by Crypto.com are a natural way to bring more people over to the actual Cronos chain. But he also acknowledged that marketing from their side was lacking, and they are working on this apparently. For example, by going to more real-life events like Cosmoverse in Croatia, where Cronos is definitely one of the sponsors. And also they went to the Korean Blockchain Week. So they're also working on their in real life presence as well, to also participate with networking with the bigger partner, because at these events, typically also there are more builders that might be able to come to your chain. What I'm most bullish about though is that the team is scaling up. According to Mirko, a new head of ecosystem is joining already in November, and also they're hiring for basically all their positions. So really, guys, they want to go big or go home. After hearing Mirko talk about price though being a great marketing tool, I also had to ask about the tokenomics of the CRO token and also about the potential burns that were mentioned in the roadmap. But let's talk a bit more about that after the quick word of today's sponsor. On the Cronos chain, we do see more and more exciting token launches, and soon also we'll see the Obsidian token launch. And for anyone that doesn't know, Obsidian Swap is one of the best platforms on the Cronos chain where you can trade tokens directly on-chain for a low fee. And now also can become part really of the platform by joining the Obsidian TGE, so the token generation event. And this token will replace the existing Robin and Lionel token as a true token for yield and rewards. They will be unlocking 15% directly after the TG and then also a vesting period of 90 days. Make sure you join the TG in only about 2 more days. Anyways, let's talk some more now about this interview about the Cronos chain and the implications also on the CRO token, because previously in the previous roadmap, we were talking about an updated tokenomics roadmap as well, including a quarterly burn formula based on price and block size. But of course, the new roadmap looks a bit different. It doesn't have any actionable items like what we've had before, with actually also milestones per quarter. So you can see here, new token burn based on price and block size should be finished at least by Q4. But what happened with that? When Mirko was answering this question, he sounded deliberately very vague, but he did confirm it is still coming. You can also read it in the renewed Cronos white paper. Cronos is exploring a new quarterly burn based on price and block size. Unfortunately, Mirko couldn't tell when exactly it was coming because they're still working on the exact formula. But when it is ready, they would be definitely announcing it. And also, it was in collaboration with their partners. And he really was very vague about this. I don't know if this will be about Crypto.com or maybe about Trump Media or Trump Media CRO strategy. Of course, guys, I will make sure if you get any more information about this burn, I will keep you up to date. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Moreover, we talked about zkEVM and the current status as well for Cronos. And basically, zkEVM is going into hibernation mode. It won't get that much attention other than some technical upgrades. But potentially, guys, if zkEVM picks up, we might see a merger of both the Cronos EVM and zkEVM chain because of all the great technology behind zk. So that can be a great catalyst going forward. Moreover, there were some questions about the Cronos Ambassador program because recently it got a big upgrade. And according to Mirko, it will get a lot more love and energy in their effort to also grow the Cronos blockchain. There will be a new member joining almost full-time to just manage all the ambassadors. And the new ambassadors also will be able to, for example, get different rewards or micro grants to, for example, go to different events to also represent the Cronos community. So really, guys, part of their big growth arc. On that note, though, ladies and gentlemen, I'm officially joining the Cronos Ambassador program, but the channel will remain independent. I'm still planning to sell my CRO near the end of the bull market, and I'm also not going to change my content. However, there are some potential opportunities with this ambassadorship, for example, giveaways to the community or travel to, for example, some local events like what we're doing with Bitcoin Amsterdam. So guys, there are a lot of opportunities there, so I'm glad I can be joining this ambassador program and also the Cronos team. So look forward also to maybe some more educational Cronos chain content. Those were the main takeaways of the interview with the Cronos Labs team. And I gotta admit, initially, I wasn't all too impressed with the answers by Mirko. But when I listened back to the interview, there are quite some hidden gems here and there. And I honestly am quite stoked about the future now of the Cronos chain and also about the CRO token, because the Cronos team is scaling up. There are more partnerships in the pipeline, and also we do have a confirmation again of the burn program for the Cronos chain. So honestly, guys, I am very happy what's about to come. So I'm also very happy that we might see a reversal soon also for the CRO token. Fundamentally, it is looking very good. But guys, let me know, what did you think about the interview? Are you still a bit disappointed, or are you also looking very bullish into the future of Cronos? Let me know in the comments down below, and also don't forget to hit the like button, strap in, and also check out this other video about the CRO token if you want to learn more about that one as well.